Hedstrom's the first one in. What the freak, dude? Oh my gosh. Louis and Palmdale's in. What's up? I saw GBW. I saw you scoping a minute ago. I was able to jump in. K-Wood's in. Pool Doc's in. Pool Doc, you're supposed to be in the. All right, so we got tonight. We got the Stucknut crew. Steve, are you there?
Oh yeah.
Hedstrom, you there?
Yeah, is my pizza ready?
Your pizza is ready. It'll be there in about 15 minutes. All right, if you guys get a chance, go ahead and hit the little share on this thing because first of all, I want to explain a little bit about this thing. We're doing this award show. What happened is me and Steve and Hedstrom and K-Wood and C-Wood and Pool Doc all getting together talking about how we're going to do this. So what we did is we compiled a bunch of names for every category, bunch of names. And then we threw out some poll questions to just randoms, people who were just happened to be tweeting at the moment. Sent them the pool questions or surveys, and whatever they came back with, that's who wins. So there's no favoritism here tonight. Steve doesn't have his favorites winning. I don't have my favorites winning. These votes are from you guys. So I know a few of you guys are getting a little butthurt because they weren't nominated and shit. I apologize. It's not Steve's fault. It's not my fault. It's not C-Woods, K-Woods, Hedstrom, Pool Dog. But, dude, we're going to have a good night. We're going to take our time with each category. Steve or I should call you Stucknut. Stucknut and Hedstrom and Pool Dog, are you there yet? Are you guys there? Did we lose it? Can you guys hear Stucknut? Well, Stucknut, this is a good time for you to talk.
Pool Dog's here.
Oh, Pool Dog's in. What's up, dude? Wait, you guys are hitting one. They're not even saying anything. What's up? They're just being polite.
What's going on, man?
All right, what's up, Pool Dog? All right.
No, we're ready to do this?
Yeah, it's already on, man. You were in here. All right, so what we're gonna do is okay. The first category we're gonna chat about tonight is the best tweeter / emailer of the year. Okay, the four most votes, you guys, is gonna be Wells, Geoff and Lincoln, Denlesk, or Steve. Did you guys have any favorites in there, Steve or Pool Doc or Hedstrom?
My favorite was Denlesk.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, we should almost say, like, if it's not Denlesk, who would you pick? You know what I mean? I'm not saying Denlesk won, people. Why would I say that?
I kind of got to go with Steve.
What the Denlesk?
I appreciate that, Hedstrom.
Yeah.
The check did clear, so.
The check did clear? Wait, was it Steve's money or was it, did he just have some of the Social Security get diversified into your account? Hey-o!
Divulge what name was at the top of the check.
All right, so here's what's up. Let's play the video really quick. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but I'm going to move my chair. It's not a very... Is it a long? Yeah. All right, go ahead and play it, dude.
Steve, PHX tweets, Jim, I'm guessing Life Alert's number is like one digit off from your call-in line. No, Steve, that's not what happened. Signed, Den Lyrics. War Mianopan and me making our living with 88 keys, his on the piano and mine on my belt, so I can access all the classrooms and lavatories. Wishbone, breakingly yours, Denlesks, non-yam eater. Dear Carmelo Anthony, don't worry about your stats. Sometimes you just have to knock the rust off. I do it every day. Regards, Matthew Broderick, clanging his spurs together before he takes his wife for a morning ride. Geoff and Lincoln. Wells in the 360 tweets, Portland forced their series to go 7 games. Big deal. I forced chefs to make my appetizers go 7 courses. Signed, Eats in Sourdough Gravy.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. We all know who won this one, right? Give me ones if you think someone other than Denlesk won. No one? No one? Well, here's a big treat. We got Denlesk on the phone right now. Denlesk, you there?
Hey, Wood, what's up?
What's up, dude?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you?
All right. I just wanted to let everyone know here at the start of the show that this whole thing is rigged.
It is rigged. Why are you exposing me like this, dude?
So far, it sounds like a pretty sophisticated show. Was that your brother that answered?
No, that was me actually. That's K-Wood's phone.
Oh, more sophisticated than I thought then.
Right on. So what are you up to tonight? You gonna celebrate? You guys gonna have a big party or anything?
Oh yeah, it's a huge celebration of the Denlesk household in honor of winning the emailer of the year. I've got a couple of options. I got a couple of options for acceptance. What works better for you? A 6-paragraph email with no punchlines, or a 14-stanza poem?
Pool Doc, do you have a pick on that one?
I take the second.
The second one, he says.
All right, we'll hold that in advance. If the show gets boring later, I'll call.
All right, Denlesk.
Not like it's not boring now, but go ahead.
Yeah, so make sure you guys celebrate good tonight, and you guys be safe. I know this was a big event for you, especially. I know you were planning this for what, a week now, something like that.
Yeah, hey, I appreciate the award. I really do. And I'll tell you, when I saw Steven Phoenix in there and Geoff, or Jeff, as we know him in Lincoln, Wells in a 360, I thought there's no way. I mean, those guys crack me up on a regular basis, and basically all I do is take their material, steal it, and plagiarize it, and put it back out there. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, we appreciate it too. But yeah, I mean, there was many people on that list, like Chris No Longer in St. Pete. What is it, Mitch in Buffalo or Mike, whatever it is. Like, dude, so many good names on the list, but the top 4, yeah, you're right. It's a good category.
No, there's so many. I was going to name emailers, but once you name one, you leave somebody out. There's so many. There's some new ones. Just they're really funny.
Yeah.
But Steve, Jeff, and Wells definitely deserve it more than me. I'm a high volume emailer. I get the award for the most emails, but not the best.
All right.
but I do appreciate it.
All right, man. Good chat with you.
All right. Hey, how's this work? How's it work? Do you mail the Masterville Smoker to me, or do I have to go to Wisconsin and pick it up from you? Oh
yeah, it's pickup, dude.
Okay. All right. Hey, thanks, Wood.
We'll send you the address. All right, man. Peace out. Have a good night.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. So I'm using K-Wood's phone. I don't know how to hang up. Here we go.
So did I do okay with my Denlesk impression there? Do you think that'll
I think people bought it, dude. You guys think that sounded like Denlesk? What?
It did sound like extra, man. Damn sure.
I mean, the
thing is, nobody knows what he sounded like anyway, so it doesn't matter what they think.
Right. I actually,
right.
I actually had my cousin call, which is great because no one knows. So
there you go.
No, but when I first became a clone, I honestly didn't know if Denlesk was a man or a woman because no one even knew anything about him. But
No, the show's over. Not us.
you're using their music?
We done? All right. That's it.
This is their music.
Hey, my check already
Every
cleared,
time they have a
man.
show, they end the show with this. Have you guys ever seen the guy at the karaoke bar singing the song? If not, you
I
gotta.
am that guy at the karaoke bar.
No, like he's sitting there at the bar and there's, he just.
Singing this song. There's no words to this song.
Exactly. And then it gets to his word and he goes, tequila. That's it. That's it. All right. So that was the first category of the night. We're gonna cruise right along because some of these videos get a little bit longer. Oh, look at, I can see you guys.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you guys.
Can you hear me?
I got a video of the Stucknut guys. I'm not gonna show you guys, but this is how do I deserve this? All right. So the second category of the night.
Sound like you're in a garbage can or something. Dude, why are you yelling?
Why am I yelling?
No, Steve.
Steve, stop yelling. Jeez. All right. The single.
I was gonna chime in
with some Dinless stuff, but you won't let me talk.
Well, go ahead and say something then. Jeez, gosh, who invited these guys?
You forgot the most important part. Like, yeah, everybody gets emails read, but he gets in the first segment.
Oh, all the time. All the
Like
time.
prime real estate.
Yeah, it's like Jim Rome's like, how are we going to start the show today?
His pre-written stuff, in the first segment for a Dinless email. It's
right?
Perfect.
Who else gets read? It's like Mike and Indy calling at like the last minute, We're going to take that call. No one else could get away with that. Denless sends an email, and Jim Rome's like, how are we going to start? Oh, here it is. Denless, or whatever he's going to call himself today. Yeah, that was impressive. I'm glad he called, and we never had him on here before. But we're gonna move on with the next category, which is the single, like the best single tweet. Now this is a hard category, guys, because like with Stucknut and Romageddon TV, we could look at the numbers, but it's hard to find like all the tweets and all the emails. So we kind of went with our favorite ones and threw them on in a hat, and then sent them out to you guys to vote on them. Steve, do you feel like we missed any? Pool Doc or Hedstrom?
No, that was perfect.
Stucknut. When I say Steve, I mean Stucknut, people. Jeez.
When I'm with my boys here, they're the ones that do the talking. You ask them.
Pool Doc, you're the man.
I'm delegating everything to them. I give my time to Hedstrom on this one.
I'm so glad I got you guys here.
Was it email or tweet? Or both?
No, it's email or tweet. Like, okay, so obviously one that's
my favorite tweet is any tweet that has to do with Jason Pierre-Paul.
Those are good ones. JPP. I haven't heard any JPP ones lately. Have you guys?
Well, you would if they would read mine.
Well, there's a lot of Sarah Jessica Parker's that gets read.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to think. There's some heavy volume hitters out there. Okay, so like let's look at Canadian Hitman. The dude says that I don't know how he thinks that fast. He says like 50 tweets a minute. But yeah, some of those will have the ones that they're never going to read. But oh yeah, good job, Liz. Joaquin, like he was on the list. He should have been on the list for the most the best tweeter. But yeah, as far as the single ones go, the nominees, should we just say them, or do you guys have anything to add?
You'd mentioned Hitman Canadian. He gets his in really quick because I believe he took typing in high school.
He's not even using a phone. He's at work doing it. Wait, do you guys have in Canada? You guys have like special keyboards?
Yeah, in Canada they still use typewriters. That's why.
And homing pigeons. Good job. That's great.
They also have tennis rackets for shoes.
All right, so let's play the video. You guys ready for the video?
I'm ready for a video.
All right. Man. So this is the top four. This is the top four that were nominated out of the list that we gave. Oh, it's not playing. Hang on, stall. That's we couldn't. This is embarrassing. How you guys doing? What's everyone drinking? Give me ones if you're having a good night, and if everyone's wearing a black tie, of course. Look at that. That's a good logo right there. It's not playing.
What's good?
Where?
Give me a second.
Single tweet. Hey,
Fix this shit. Come on.
Yeah, Hedstrom, what are you doing? Is it on? There it is. No.
Steve, PHX tweets.
First one.
Jim, I'm.
All right, so let me just yell out the nominees really quick. We got Tommy, who did the tweet about Belichick's daughter. Do you guys remember that one?
I got it ready.
All right, we got it.
Does he have to leave the
Here's James. In honor of this being the anniversary of the day of thy birth, mightn't you recite this lovely poem penned for thee? I mightn't. It reads like this. Today is the day we celebrate Jim, so crank it up, Alvy, And let's give this a spin. We give thanks for Jim's health. We give praise he's alive. Of 52 weeks in a year, he works only 5. The birthday boy may get a nice new shirt or a nice clock, but the present he wants most is the suit's firing hawk. For his birthday, Jim wants no smooch nor candle array, for he's sparking up later with Nooch and Iray. So enjoy the pie that Janet did bake, because when Beaks arrives, he's inhaling the cake. Birthday wishingly yours, Henry Wadsworth, Lesk's fellow, and all the clones. Or Janet budgeting wisely for your party by having flight deck hang upside down from a tree with a mouthful of candy while children pummel his dome like a piñata. Would not be in the 12th. And for some reason, you don't seem to understand that. Like Randall. Check out this tweet that Randall sent me. Randall WFI in the OC. His actual handle was Randall in the OC. He sends me a calendar. He tweets a page from his calendar where he circles the 11th in red ink, like I said to do. And then he's got church, 9 a.m. And then written beneath that, OJ Day, if I did it. And then on the 12th, he writes Rome recap. Yeah. No, Randall. I said there would not be a recap. If you're watching on CBS Sports Network, look at that. He got the red Sharpie out, like I said. Look at him. 9 a.m. church, OJ Day, if I did it. Then the 12th, Rome recap. No, there's going to be a Rome recap. Rare is the day when one of you clone contributors do step up and bring the content. Today is that day. I just wouldn't expect it from this guy. Wells in the 360. In terms of hit rate, he's somewhere between like a meat freezer in Siberia. Ice cold. Wells tweets out this rather hilarious question. Again, I've got nothing to do with this. This is just somebody who listens to the program. Wells tweets, quote, "What's a sound drop from the Jim Rome show that can also be said during sex?" Hey, Jim, my daughter won a French Open. Regards, Bill Belichick. All right, let me try and decode that. Let me see if I can understand what that meant. Hey, Jim, my daughter won a French Open. Regards, Bill Belichick. Now, let me think. Bill Belichick. All right, I'll play along. Bill Belichick. All right, coach of the Patriots. Coach of the Patriots. Belichick. Does he have a daughter? Yes. He has a daughter. Does she play tennis? No. Belichick, daughter, tennis. Oh, you're saying he made out with his daughter. French Open. Oh, I get it. Hey, idiot, you're blocked. Fuck!
All right. That one was my favorite one because that was just I don't know, made me laugh my ass off. So I came up with that one. What'd you guys think of those?
I like Wells a lot. It made me laugh. But man, if we're gonna do a show and Randall's involved, I think we gotta give it to Randall, man. I mean, what else can we do here, dude? I mean, we gotta do what's right, man. You know, that's my take.
No, I mean that's a good take, but you know, it's the award of best tweet though, you know. So I see what you're saying there, but the votes came in. The winner had, get this, what the percentage on that one is 50% of the votes came in on that one. Any guesses who won that one?
Anybody that gets blocked has got to win. Come on.
I have a pretty good idea.
What do you think?
I would go with the one that provided the most clone content afterwards.
All right.
They got its own segment.
The winner on that one, Wells in the 360. Are you here watching? Wells, if you're here, hit the 2 buttons, dude, or the 1 button, right about Right there. Where you at, Wells? I see you. You're talking. Stop talking. Just get in here. There he is. These guys had no idea they won either. This is the coolest thing. Who hung up? What up, Wells?
What's up, dude?
Dude, you freaking won!
I know, that's awesome. That's great.
Win!
I love it. That's so funny.
Can you guys, Stucknut team, can you hear Wells?
No, I can't.
No.
Turn the
As long as everybody else.
All right.
Yeah, as long as everybody else can hear him, this is great. No, we're fine.
Wells,
Go.
Wells, okay, let's talk about it for 2 seconds. So you put out that tweet. When you put out that tweet, what were you thinking? Did you think this was going to get some buzz or not?
No, I almost didn't even put it out because I didn't want to take Jim or doing the Jim Rome thing. So I didn't want to like beg for replies or anything like that. And then I don't know. The only reason I put it out, and then I got not followers, but people like replying to it. I don't know. I was just doing it to be. I don't know. I think I was drinking that night and having fun.
No, wait, hold on. Did you say you were drinking?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Were you drinking White Claws by chance?
Yeah, but I had no idea. I did not think anything. And then next day, it was like a Wednesday, and he was talking about teasing a clone segment and all that shit. And I was like, wait, he might be talking about me and all this stuff.
Oh, so you had a hunch.
I started getting excited like a nerd. And then it was like, I don't know. The only reason it became popular or anything was because people answered. So everyone that follows me or everyone that wrote into that tweet, like, this was nothing unless you guys answered and just like went apart with it.
Well,
so that's awesome.
What we'll do is we'll send out the we'll chop up your prize and send out to everyone who responded to that. Okay.
Yeah, I hope they go on those Stucknut shirts.
Stucknut shirts, are they coming? Are the winners getting those too?
Everybody that got nominated is getting one.
Did you guys hear that?
Let's go.
Don't even send your addresses. Stucknut knows everything. You don't even have to worry about it. He's gonna send it right to you. He knows your size. Great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Dude, I'm ready.
All right, Wells. Congratulations,
That's
dude.
my IP address.
Thank you.
He's got your IP address.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Hey, wait. Hold on, Wells. Hold on. Stucknut team, you have any questions or anything for Wells? Next.
What does that mean?
I think they want you out of here, dude. Did you piss them off? Did you not?
Bro, the Cougs are about to. What?
Did you not sign up for the Stucknut pool, man? I mean, they only do that to people who don't sign up for the Stucknut pool.
I was still good in the NFL pool, and then I started falling behind, so I gave up. But I was in the top half.
All right, dude.
Okay, what are you guys talking about?
I'm kicking you out of here.
Congratulations, Wells.
Congratulations, Wells.
Thank you.
You're the shit.
Happy New Year.
You too, man.
Hate your guns.
All right. Am I kicking him out? Can we do the run music? Can we run a guy who won?
You don't like that come out like that come.
I feel like it should. Wait, we should have some like orchestra music, like they do at the award shows. Like Shark. Huh. Anyhow. All right, so you guys, the next category. New caller. So new caller is anyone
Did you
who
say nude
nude caller. Nude caller. Well, that's most of us who call, right?
Yeah, there's only one candidate there.
Oh, so Lauren, are you here? Lauren, can you jump in? We got to give you your prize for the best nude caller. Is there a prize for the worst nude caller too? Oh,
Who spelled it wrong on the screen behind you there?
oh yeah, it's spelled new. It's dude, I told you it's Nude, not any. Oh man, now I'm embarrassed. All right.
Hey, the worst new color be Marty.
Too soon? Or is that next? All right. Best new caller. So the category is like, okay, 2019, who's kind of like a new caller? I know some people have called maybe once in this category. I've heard people call in the past, like, you guys, Rich Flores is in this category. And Rich Flores called a while back saying that he had, who was in the backseat of his Uber? Dennis Rodman, you remember that? Yeah, they're nodding their head. Okay. The Stucknut guys are nodding their heads. You guys can see that, right? What's that?
Rich Flores like the jungle Uber?
He's the jungle Uber. All right. So the category here is best new caller. The nominees. Should we just play the video, or should we? Yeah, I'm gonna play the video. You guys hang tight. Or if you guys got a jet, I understand. Okay, you just let me know. All right, new caller. Here we go.
You know this guy from the email, Geoff in Lincoln, Nebraska.
I eat spaghetti with meat sauce, and I will take James Wilk to the bank, the food bank. If you want to get high, high sky. Who you gonna call? No, doctor. Hookah chaka, hookah chaka, hookah. Matt can't fight his feelings. He likes to smoke the tree. Occasionally he likes to dabble in the PCP. Hookah chaka.
I think that you should take line 6, Rich Flores. He's a guy that I think a lot of people want to hear from. He's known as the guy behind left, and that's not a revelation. He has said that himself many times, including on the Woodscopes this weekend.
So set the record straight. Are you the guy behind the guy? And how did the smack off go for you guys?
Hey, Left, nice call. I guess he's not going to the party. Jungle Welfare, I don't ever recall getting any half of the proceeds there, being that I've been part of 3 of first place championships over the course of the last 6 years rather. But hey, how long have you been waiting to go in on me? Manager? Dude, I'm no manager, okay? Back at Smack Off 18, Chael won. I called up Mark. I said, hey, man, I got an idea. That began into a live call that Mike wound up winning the day over, and then that turned into a helicopter, which turned into a in the studio storm with a balloon, which turned into Sports Illustrated. And last year at this time, I'm in Henry Winkler's front room, and he's helping me set up a green screen. Smack Off is just when I like to come out and have a great time. You know, I'm not a good regular season caller, but come June, July, I go out of my way to make an attempt to turn into like a proverbial Mr. October. I think I've demonstrated that I do know how to win the day. So if you, for your consideration, I'd like a golden ticket this year, Jim.
I got this. You're like, bro, on the one hand, I might as well give you a golden ticket since you just took credit for all those other wins. Yeah, Rich, you can have a golden ticket.
And for those of you right now that are screaming at your radio and TV saying, Chopper this champion, hey, losers, I am the Chopper. I am the Chopper. I am the scissors. You are the field. You are the paper.
Let's go to Waterford. Orion in Waterford.
Do you suffer from moderate to severe smacklessness syndrome? Well, suffer no more. Prescription strength Smack Off is here. Ask your doctor if prescription strength Smack Off is right for you. So, Cal, are you there, Cal?
Oh, yeah, Ryan. I'm here.
All right, little buddy. Why don't you tell the people what you got today?
Well, I just wanted to say that I think Blue's Clues is so much better than Scooby-Doo. Oh, wait, there's someone at my door. Hold on. Oi! I hear you've been threatening to rip me beard off. Oi! Where are you going? Get back here! Come here, sir. Come here.
Listen, Dan. Dude, Dollar Shave Club, bro. Promo code ROAM, homie.
Connor in Vegas. Hey, Connor, how are you?
Jimmy, who's this new guy in the background? He looks like a snake in a human suit. Jimmy, don't ever leave the snake man alone with little Alvy. He'll definitely eat him.
Catalog. Too Hot is garbage. It is the musical equivalent of a triple U. Unlistenable, unoriginable, uninspired.
Garbage.
Slap yourself until my hand hurts.
Damn, Jeff, welcome back. What's up?
Mike and Indy pretending to be Devin Southfield is the only way Mike and Indy is going to even sniff a solo Smack Off title. Over the bridesmaid, hey, little Mikey. And fun and Deverly Romy, I'll leave you with these words of wisdom. Don't ever, ever, ever leave your girlfriend alone with Motley Crue. They will have sex with her.
What's going on?
You know what's happening with you, Romy?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
First time caller. You smell me, man?
I do,
Man,
man.
check game while the Zeke Watch haters is out here in full force running their mouth. They don't understand that while they in their cubicles flicking their boogers after picking them, Zeke about to go for 2K and a splash waterfall all the way to the Super Bowl. Zeke going for 2K in the highway. It ain't nothing but to get the cooking, man. Out, Rome.
Dude, where you been? Who the hell are you, Drizzle, and where the hell have you been? My man.
And I'm about to address all this right now, right quick for you. First of all, I need everybody to get off of Pornhub and pay attention. Look, do yourself a favor and eat a Snickers with Rome and DeMarcus Ware because you're not yourself when you're hungry. And as far as self-gloss goes, I was born with the name Drizzle. You ain't like it? Tough nuggets. I'm out, Rome. Yo, man, I can't complain. You know what I'm sizzling? I celebrate beating anyone, too, even if the donkeys are as good as a migraine. Now, what's my name? I'm out, Rome.
Drizzle.
All right. That's it. All right, what'd you guys think of that one?
Hey, 12 Blood.
What up?
I got a question.
What's up?
What makes a new caller?
A new caller?
I'm like,
Oh shit!
Oh,
We got Stucknut in here. He's gonna disqualify people. I know he's gonna be like, "Oh, this person called on 1231."
since 2016.
Who's been called since 2016?
Rich Flores and Orion. Carry on.
All right, so they're both disqualified from this, which is cool. Why did I bring Stucknut? He's just making this. I mean, dude, I sent you the nominations 6 months ago, and you could have corrected me then. No.
You suck.
All right, so those two are disqualified. All right. All right. So neither one of those two won anyhow. So, who do you think's gonna win out of the other two? We got Drizzle and Geoff and Lincoln.
I think it's Drizzle.
Drizzle, what do you think, Kaywood?
I think Drizzle as well.
I'm going with Geoff.
Geoff,
I'm gonna abstain because I picked Orion.
you know, I was a big fan of Orion. I mean, Orion had content for days. I still think he's been calling since 2016. What a loser. Orion, you've been disqualified from this. No, the winner of this competition, it's not Drizzle. Bam! It's Geoff and Lincoln. What? All right. Geoff, are you here? Where's my notes? Geoff, are you in? Are you click on the buttons if you're. Where's my notebook? Is it over there? On the chair? Behind you? Okay, Geoff. Yeah, you click on the two little faces, dude. If not, I'm gonna have to call you. I see you right there. Yeah! Wait, 2 for him. Did he win twice? Oh, the 2 face. I got it. Yeah, okay, I got you. So Geoff doesn't obviously he doesn't work in the app. So I'm gonna have to call him. Can I borrow your phone really quick? Uh-oh. Thanks for that, Hedstrom. Oh, here he is. Okay. All right, Geoff. You're gonna be in 4 seconds, dude. How many of you guys thought Geoff was gonna win? Give me one if you did. Geoff, what's up, dude?
Going on for that?
Did you think you're gonna win?
Oh, hell no. You guys are way better.
Well, all of you guys are good. Dude, you have your own brand. That's the beauty of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people try and sound like the next guy. Geoff, you definitely have your own brand. I don't know if it's gonna get you into smack off, but it's your own brand.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't really have much of a life, so.
Hey, I don't think any of us do. Look, we're here on a Friday night talking on a camera in front of other non-Friday night guys. Look at Pattis in here. He should have been in the top emailer. All right, so Geoff, what did you think when you started calling this year? Were you nervous?
Dude, Wood, I got a terrible echo, man. I got like your show going, and then I can like on a delay.
Okay, turn your phone down or something. All right. Were you nervous calling this year? I don't know how to unecho. Does anyone know how to unecho? Oh, great. Now Siri's going crazy, or Alexa's going crazy.
He turned his phone down. Now I can't hear you.
Yeah, my phone's down, but I can barely hear you.
I guess, can we just email the questions?
Newfangled technology.
Yeah. So, can you hear me at all?
I can barely hear you.
All right. Were you nervous calling in this year? Are you going to keep calling? How about that?
I was nervous the first time, yeah, a little bit, but after that, I kind of got the hang of it after a while, but.
Stucknut, Bulldog, you guys have any questions for Geoff?
Dude, this echo is
Hey,
terrible.
brother, congratulations, man. Way to make the call, man. I've done it, and I was nervous as hell. But, you know, to win. We didn't notice.
Really? No. Come on. Don't be so modest.
Hey, you know what? Y'all talk. I'm not going to talk anymore. Extra, go cash that check, because you're fired.
That's awesome. Well,
Get one of those T-shirts heading to Lincoln, all right?
all right, Geoff. Don't even send your shirt size, man. Stucknut knows all. He's already gonna send it to you, right? It's already on its way there, dude. Honestly. Okay then. Geoff, I'm gonna let you go here. You did good. Congratulations. Keep calling. Weaklings. All right. Peace out. Have a great weekend. Can we run them again? I mean, what? Hey, what?
No. You don't like that coming out like that. Not a very good call.
You guys, I was gonna use your what do you call it? When you run people, you use the extreme song, right? If you don't like what we see here, get the funk out. Can you find it?
Extremely dumb people now.
They have their own.
We got the Dawkins one too. So.
What's the Dawkins one? Yes! I love that one, dude. Into the Fire by Dawkins. Cool. All right. Congratulations, Geoff and Lincoln. Sorry, Orion, and sorry, who else was disqualified? Rich Flores. You guys, you could maybe win it next year. They could win the new caller next year, right? All right. Ew. All right. So the next category is going to be the best non-smack off call of the year. Steve, you helped me with this one, or Stucknut, you helped me with this one because you have access to a lot of computer numbers and algorithms and whatnot. So you gave me a list of like 6 of them, and then you're at the end. You're like, you know what? If you could throw in this one because there's been a lot of buzz about it. Yeah, that one actually got a lot of votes. So without further, are you guys ready to watch the video? Stucknut?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
It's a little longer.
It's a little bit longer, so you guys, if you have popcorn, eat it or whatever. All right, here it goes.
Bud, how about you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling dangerous. A little confused again about Tyler's call. Tyler, you might not be getting enough oxygen to your brain after getting your head jammed halfway up my crack last year, but let me explain. I was making fun of you for sending in those lame modeling pictures you sent into the show. I'm glad you did a photo shoot this year. I'm pretty sure you and everyone else who did one is just going to be a bite off of what I did last year. I'm sure there's going to be pics of dudes in Speedos, but remember, I did this. So good luck tomorrow, Tyler. I hope I catch your call during the first 10 minutes of the show, or maybe if you don't get on, you can call into the Woodscopes and deliver it there. Romy, I do want to take some time right now to dedicate tomorrow's Smack Off performance to my personal Lord and Savior, Richard Flores, in whom all things are possible, and without whom we would never know every item on the menu at Hennessy's Tavern in Dana Point for the Smack Off watch party tomorrow. Guys, if you need any clarification, I believe if he gets on the air tomorrow, Rich's call is just going to be reading through the Hennessy's menu until he gets run. He's going to start with the apps. Hopefully Alvin at least lets him get through the lunch section before he drops the hammer. Maybe he'll get lucky and get all the way into dinner. I don't know, Jim. Jim, I saw some lame on Twitter recently talking about how bummed he was that he wasn't going to be able to listen to Les in Laguna's call tomorrow live while it was happening. And listen, I'm here to help that guy. I'll just give you a brief summary of Les' call tomorrow. Spoiler alert,
Left's going to have multiple dudes in his phone call, possibly even a woman. And I have it on good authority that he's basically recreating the hack off on his call. Like he's going to get Rex in the ABQ in there. That'll be great, Left. Hi, this is Rex, Jimmy, with an obvious poop joke in the middle of Left's call. Left has been begging hacks for the past 3 months to send him audio so he can splice it together and use it in his call. He's asked Mona, Ryan in Wichita, Parody Larry. You're asking Parody Larry for audio for your phone call tomorrow, Les? I got news for you, my friend. I own Parody Larry. Parody Larry is my boy. He's not interested in what you're offering, Les, and he's here right now, Jim, because he's written a special parody in honor of the 25th Smack Off that I'd like to leave everyone with in anticipation for tomorrow. Take it away, my boy, Lawrence.
This one's for the Laguna Beach belly. Carry on, my big-eared son. We know your gimmicks, now you're done. Go lay your head on Flores' breast, 'cause you're a smacked off hoe.
Give him a golden ticket, Jimmy. I'll see you tomorrow.
How long do you think this dude can keep this up? I don't know what it is about John in this show. I think the guy just loves me. Like, Alvin, give me an example. Give me a taste of John in New York.
Congrats on the Hall of Fame induction, Jim. The message from that guy in Milwaukee, the dude in Milwaukee, just shows how powerful the show is. And thanks for reaching back, Jim, and always trying to put all of us on. You're awesome. And I'm going to see you in New York on November 8th, hopefully. More on that in a sec.
So you see this guy, he loves me. He wants to come to my Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And actually, clones, a lot of you have asked about that. I think you can attend. You have to buy a ticket, though. They're expensive because that's how they fund the actual Hall of Fame. So you can attend, but the individual tickets and the tables are not cheap. Anyway, got to give this guy some love before I put him up. I want you to have the background. I want you to know who's calling. So that's him. We go now to New York. John in New York. How you doing, John?
Thank you, Jim, for taking my call. Jim, that interview that you did the other month with heavyweight champ Del Monte Wilder, that was like the best interview that I ever heard in my whole life, Jim. Jim, your interviews are the most awesome interviews in the history of radio, Jim. Jim, you're literally my bestest friend in the whole wide world, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
No. You don't like that. I don't like that.
Hey, Alvin.
Not a very good
You'll run that guy, but you'll let Mark in Hollywood just do whatever he wants for as long as he wants. Adam, I'm glad your headphones are on. Leave them on. Adam, you told me that was John in New York. I knew within 1 second that was not John in New York. If I had known that was not John in New York, I would not have built John in New York to be the guy he was. Who was that?
After listening to it, it sounded a lot like Jeff in Southfield.
Oh, it sounded like Jeff in
sounded
Southfield.
Like Jeff, yeah.
You can't confirm that. You don't know exactly who it was.
I don't know exactly, but it definitely sounded like Jeff in South.
Mark in Boston. Mark, what's up? How are you?
Oh, hey, Jim. Whew, I'm still home from Friday. Did I make it? Did I carry the weekend? Hey, man, thanks for taking my call. Congrats on Smack Off 25. The weird thing about being on hold all weekend, you know that Parody Larry song about Left's ears? Yeah, that dude is still singing it, like, do-do-do-do-do-do. And Matt in L.A. has just been rambling on and on. From the seventh level of hell to Taco Bell, you're welcome. And I've been listening in that void for 96 hours. So if this comes across as a little bit weird, blame them. But congrats on Smack Off 25. It's great to be here on the biggest day in sports radio, the day after the Smack Off, when Mike and Indy will call to contest the results and say he won. Mike, great Beastie Boys parody, dude. Nailed it. Yeah, I love how Mike continues to get worse each year as he continues to tell us how great he is. Mike, you will place better when your takes become as accurate as how much you stink. I'm the mediocrest there ever was, the mediocrest there ever will be. And what in the hell happened to Matt in Vancouver? I couldn't tell if he was doing a really bad phone call or a really good Mike and Indy impersonation. And what a bad look for DA. How much longer is CBS going to keep paying him when they realize a teacher from Buffalo and a stay-at-home dad in Corona are better at talking sports than him? Hey, DA, how is it possible that your call could actually make me want to hear more Matt in LA? Do you have any idea how hard that is, dude? And Caleb, great song, man. I am glad you and the 6 people who understood what was going on when you pressed play laughed. Like, I'm really looking forward to your weird, obscure, random gimmick next year that you think is going to hit really hard, but like the 5 people, your family in attendance, know what's going on because you explained it to them in advance. And I only say that because Friday we heard the Jason Avant song, and then you had to explain on Twitter who was singing it, where that was. Hey, buddy, a quick rule about jokes: if you have to explain them, they're not good. You're the only dude who would crowdsource the funds to buy Rome a baseball bat from a movie about basketball. Well, actually, there was that one line Rome said about it. Yeah, again, if you have to explain it, it sucks. Dude, recreate the Green Bay tour stop or something. Get Bill Plaschke to slap you in the face with a sturgeon, or get Toy Cook to do a shot of ranch. That would be a cool Toy Story, Caleb. Unfortunately, your call didn't give me a Woody or a Buzz, and this one is light years ahead of the one we heard Friday. Toy Story 4 in theaters today. And I don't know how Brad in Corona does it. I mean, it's like we have video of him at Orchids of Asia. We got him. He's busted. He's not going to get away with it again. And then Brad goes full Dukes of Hazzard and jumps the General Lee over the rest of the field, and I will not allow it any longer. A lot of folks clown Virginia for losing to a 16, and there were a lot of 16s in the field on Friday. And to shut them up, Virginia had to come back the next year and win the whole damn thing. So thank you. Thank you for not taking my call. I called this show for the first time during my brief stint in Boston, but I am Detroit born and brought up in freaking Florida. I've got the blood of a scumbag, and I was raised by Florida Man. You want Florida Man clones? You got Florida Man. A dangerous mix. The guy who will burn down your whole neighborhood and then walk his pet alligator on a leash around the flames. Deal. He's here. You guys don't realize this. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. So 1 year from today, whenever it is, I am putting that crown on my head. If I have to take a baseball bat to
REX ABQ. Good morning, Rex.
Hey, Jimmy. Hope you're doing well. So your embarrassment of an executive producer, Adam Hawk, sent out some tweet yesterday about a new sandwich at Popeyes. So I decided to get down, and, you know, it was delicious. Buttermilk battered and hand-breaded white meat chicken, filet topped with pickles, and a spicy Cajun spread. And I'm not saying the Cajun mayo spread wasn't delicious, but what I am saying is it triggered an immediate code brown. I mean, Usain Bolt's record 100 time was in jeopardy while I sprinted to the nearest hole to send a fax.
All right. Okay, so it looks like we lost Steve. He had to check out, I'm guessing.
We have him. He's just not on video anymore.
Oh, all right. Steve, you're still there. Or Stucknut. All right, so give me ones if you guys think it was Mark. Give me 2 if you think it was Rex. 3 if you think it was Brad. 4, who was number 4? Who am I missing here? Who?
Southfield.
Oh, yeah, Jeff in Southfield. 3. That was Brad, right? I said Brad was 3. Okay. 1. All right. I'm gonna make a phone call to the winner here and see if you guys could guess who this is. might not answer. He might not answer.
Call Rome's voicemail?
Yes. We're going to invite him to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, hey, oh.
Nice.
Whoa, hey. Okay. So the winner here in that category, I didn't want that voicemail to pick up and say the guy's name. The winner is pulled up.
Hey, Jimmy.
It was Rex of the ABQ,
Actually,
man.
they call me Sexy Rexy from New Mexico.
I accept. No, Sexy Rexy. You guys. Stucknut. Stucknut. I noticed that when I look on YouTube and I see on Romageddon TV how many hits that every caller gets, I noticed Rex has a large amount of views. Is it the same way on the Stucknut website?
Yeah, in fact, when I compiled the numbers and looked at the most clicked take box files of the year, Brad and Rex pretty much had like the 12 of the top 20 together.
Right. All right.
A lot of clicks.
So I contacted Rex last week, and I said, "Hey, you're going to be nominated here. What would you say your most popular call was? Because we can nominate all of them have about the same amount of numbers. Is that correct?"
Well, no, because it depends on when they called. Like they called in December, and they're not going to have as many.
That's true. That's true. But I'm saying like they like every time Rex calls, the hits are usually higher volume than like let's say if a normal caller calls in.
Yes, that is true. And then you'll see it trending on the take box page, and then a lot of people just click on whatever's trending, so it gets more clicks that way.
So
yeah, it's pretty popular.
I said to him, he goes, you go ahead and pick whichever one. I said, well, basically Stucknut told me the one that got most hits on his website is probably the Popeyes one. He goes, yeah, play that one. I'm like, all right, we'll do that. So yeah. So then when we sent out the poll questions, that one came back 38% of the vote. So it was a tighter one on those four. But I mean, there was a few that we left off the list that didn't make it. Left in Laguna calling the day before the smack, or was it 2 days before the smack off? That was a pretty good one. There was a few good ones out there that we left off as well. But yeah, that was a good tight race right there. So I accept this award. Thank you, Wood Scopes and Stucknut. I only want to thank you guys for this award. I'm gonna hang this on my mother's what is it again? Pool dock?
Whatever.
Her whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put that on her whatever. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, you guys are still with me? All right, cool.
I believe, hang on a second though. I believe that Pool Doc is going to mail Rex one of those poop emoji, the glittery poop emoji pillows winning.
That would be nice, but you know what? I heard people were getting pink eye from that. I heard. I don't know if that's true. I could be wrong on that. That's just what the reviews were saying on Amazon. So I don't know if that's something I read.
Possible.
I don't know if
is
that's.
Is that like the Bob Costa special? Someone farted in the pillow?
That's exactly what it is.
For the record, real quick, once it arrives at its destination, I'm not responsible for pink eye anymore. I'm responsible for getting it there.
Yeah, because the last lawsuit made you guys rewrite that whole entire contract. So that was smart of you guys. You got your lawyers involved finally. How many suits do you guys have involved in this whole Stucknut empire?
The ones that they deal with me are 3. I know 3. The other ones I don't even talk to, but there's 3 that are on my ass all the time.
Nice. Next, he says, all right, so this next one is the best parody, okay? I like this category. It's so weird that Parody Larry was not nominated in this one. I don't know why. Conspiracy. Are you guys ready for the video? All right, here we go. Best parodies of the year. Grab my beer.
Hacker Ben. Wait a minute. Is that a self-gloss right there? Let's find out. Hey, Ben, how are you?
Van Smack Lambo was rocking, dude. You could tell there was something special in the air, walking around the tailgate among the fumes of deep-fried turkey, PBR belches, and the double-wide rows of cod kebabs. And, you know, the sleeping giant that is the Packers offense came to life with Rodgers tossing dimes to Devontae and Geronimo and Aaron Jones blowing up more Vikings than the Anglo-Saxons in the 9th century. The offense did so much damage in the first half that Aaron Rodgers decided to have a couple cocktails at halftime and leave the rest to the defense. But this game didn't come down to the Packers defense holding serve, Van Smack. This game came down to the simple fact that the Vikings have Kirk Cousins and the Packers don't. This kid's got the arm of 2016 Peyton Manning, the release of 2016 Peyton Manning, and the savvy of Kelly Bundy from Married with Children. And, you know, next we got the Broncos and Eagles coming in to finish this brutal 3-game homestand that the NFL should be ashamed of for not making a 15-game homestand to end the season. And, you know, that's all I got, Jim. Thanks for putting me up.
I know who that was, and I know what he did there. Anybody else? I said Packer Ben in Green Bay. That was Benny in Wisco clowning tastefully and playfully. Raider Mike. And you know, let's find out. Mrs. Rick in Buffalo. Is that really you?
Hey, Jim, it is me. I just want to tell you that I'm sick and tired of my worthless, lazy husband calling your show. He can barely take out the trash and put food on the table, much less participate in your radio program. And to those two losers, 512 Lumber and Orion, hanging out at Lake McConaughey right now, you two lames couldn't catch a fish if it jumped out of the water and bit you in the ass. And Jim, if you care to put me in the smack off, I'll take my bum of a husband down. It'll be easy. I do it every day of the week anyhow. He's more scared of me than he is of the BIC.
No, you don't like that color. I don't like that color. It's not a very good color.
So is it me, or was that Mrs. Rick in Buffalo, or was that Liz screaming like she was Mrs. Rick in Buffalo?
Thank you, Jim, for taking my call. Jim, that interview that you did the other month with heavyweight champ Del Monte Wilder, that was like the best interview that I ever heard in my whole life, Jim. Jim, your interviews are the most awesome interviews in the history of radio, Jim. Jim, you're literally my bestest friend in the whole wide world, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
Southfield. Jeff in Southfield. Damn, Jeff, welcome back. What's up?
Hey, Rory, I don't know who that guy was the other day, pretended to be me, but it definitely was not me. That's sort of like Mike and Indy. Mike and Indy pretended to be Jeff in Southfield is the only way Mike and Indy is going to even sniff a solo smack-off title. Always a bridesmaid, hey, little Mikey. Secondarily, Roman, Brady Corona, you are a cow. A soft, dumb, toe-eyed cow. Standing in a field, waiting for the butcher to come out and stop you with a tri-tip. So Big Daddy Beat can throw you on the barbecue and smoke you for about 4.5 hours with some cherry wood. Secondarily, Roman, left, you are the sketchiest, twitchiest individual in the jungle. You are like a sketchy little access deer poking his head up above the tree line so you can see if there are any predators. Well, there are predators, Laffy Daffy. There are. So run on home. And finally, Romy, I leave you with these words of wisdom. Don't ever, ever, ever leave your girlfriend alone with Motley Crue. They will have sex with her.
Wow. All right, you guys. So, Stucknut crew, Pool Doc, Headstrom. What did you guys think of the 4 nominees there?
They're all solid, man. That's gonna be a tough one right there. That's solid.
Yeah, it's I'm a friend of Orion, so it's easy for me to say that was my favorite one, just because he called me up moments before that, and he goes, "What do you think of this?" And I was like, "Dude, that's gold." Did you guys see Jim Rome's face during the Orion doing Jeff in Southfield? The whole entire time he's laughing. Who do you think wins this one?
I definitely have the Jeff and Southfield very end. Ryan's just fantastic. I mean,
My favorite is the John in New York still. Makes me laugh every time.
All right, so
shut up, Steve. Nobody cares what you think.
Steve.
All right, go back on mute.
Steve, unmute for a second. What did you think? I sent you guys the results. I don't know why you guys are guessing here.
Then why'd you ask? You're asking our opinion.
Actually, I went totally against what I voted.
Oh, okay.
And then you asked again, and then I voted differently.
So yeah, okay. Steve, any guesses?
No, it was really close. They're all good.
All right. This is how close it was. The winner took 22% of the votes. Now you guys are thinking there's 4 people? How's that even possible? No, there was 10 people. Okay, you guys got to remember that. So there was a lot of scattering going on. The winner of this one was Mrs. Rickett Buffalo, lives in Fall City. Now I know what you guys are thinking out there. Isn't she part of like the Woodscopes team? Yeah, she's been here and there with the Woodscopes team. There was honestly, I didn't get a vote in this, you guys. We sent the votes out to people. So this is Liz. Are you here? Click the button if you're here. Right there. Where you at? Where you at, Liz? Is she here? She fell asleep. We got 20 seconds. 10, 9. That's 10 seconds. I'm sorry. All right. She said she's gonna stay awake for this. I don't know what to do. I can't call her. I don't have a phone anymore. All right. Good job, Liz. If you when you wake up tomorrow, you'll see that you won this. What the hell? All right. So let's move on. I'm giving her a couple more seconds. Next. All right. So that was best parody. The next one is this one's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be like good. I'm just gonna have good vibes. It's gonna have some sad vibes because we all like. I'm already getting emotional thinking about this. Randall in the OC had he was nominated for this one. Big event for the year. We have of course we have Beaks. I mean Beaks getting called fat. We got Hawk hitting his head on the camera. We got the watch parties, which were freaking phenomenal. Did you guys have a watch party down in Texas or in Canada for you, Headstrom?
A watch party?
Yeah, for the Smack Off.
No, I was in Houston this year.
Oh, were you? That's right, you were. So did you guys do a party? I guess you had your own party.
We were working. Absolutely.
Oh man, that was a great day, man. Freaking Stucknut Radio. You guys freaking nailed that shit. I'm not even joking, man. If there's a prize for like the best radio show in the jungle, for sure you guys are winning that one. Next. Do you have anything to say to that? Next. All right, cool. All right, it's this video is a bit longer. Do you guys have a few minutes to watch with it? Watch this one.
Yeah, bring it on, brother.
All right, you guys, if you don't mind sharing this one's actually this is a good one. It's heartwarming. So, all right, you guys, big moment of the year. Here we go.
Hey, to me, here's $10 million. Do you want that money? My answer would be yes. Well, no, actually, my answer would be, what do I have to do to? Oh, you are some kind of dope. That just happened. Oh my God. Oh. All right. Now, the thing about that is, Hey, Alvin, go to Hawk and take his mouthpiece out of his mouth and wave it off. It's over, dude. You're done. No, bro, sincerely, I'm going to show my real empathy and be a leader here. Are you all right? Go ahead and put your headphones back on, dope. Dude, for those who are not watching on CBS Sports Network, but actually just heard that sound, what just happened, Adam Hawk?
I just walked headfirst into a giant industrial camera, and it got all of my dome and nothing else because I was reading something as I was taking it into you.
I think nobody cares why it happened. I think it's still shaking right now. I was just going to compliment myself on you and I having a conversation where I treated you well. I did not insult you. I didn't have to crack back on you. And then you walk in an email and you walk right into smack dab into that camera.
100% headshot.
Wow, bro.
I'm seeing stars, honestly.
No, I mean, it's kind of happened to all of us at some point, but never to any of us on air, I don't think. That was amazing.
The replay has the camera.
I want to see the replay. Is there a replay? If you're watching on CBS Sports Network, I'm efforting the replay. And the sound that thing made, Hawk. I'm surprised he didn't go down. The replay, you pop it back into the camera is amazing. Hawk, so understand, we have these cameras on tracks and they go around. And this one to my left is right in front of the door. Yeah, if you're not paying attention, that would happen. And he wasn't. Let's see that replay one more time. If you're watching on CBS Sports Network, run that back. Here's Hawk. Here's Hawk getting his dome cracked. Wow, bro. You're the gift that just keeps on giving. It's a time where I've got to do something extremely hard to move away from talking about the ridiculousness of sports to talking about something incredibly sad. Quote, "It is with a heavy heart that I notify the clones, friends, and Jim Rome that Randy Randall F. WFI has unexpectedly passed away. He leaves behind a wife and young daughter." Left tweeted, quote, "In 2015, Randall and I got locked out on the roof of the old Jim Rome studio trying to find it." Here's a tweet from Denlesks, quote, "Absolutely devastating news about the passing of Randall."
Dude, it's KB. Wait for it in New York, and I am bumming today, man, because we lost a good one. Randall was a true clone in the most positive sense of that term.
When I made the switch to Twitter, one of the first clones that hit me up was Randall, a fantastic guy, one of the nicest guys in the JTP. He will be missed by many. Signed, Dan, WFI in Denver. I'm practically in tears all morning. Signed, Chris, no longer in St. Pete. Rest in peace, Randall. The JTP will never forget you, brother. Love, Nikki. Good night, you legend. I know you're watching over Jim from the clouds, just as you watched over him from the bushes in his backyard. With love, Caleb. Wait for it in Green Bay. My condolences to his family, you and the XR4 Ti. Signed, Geoff and Lincoln. Cheers to every day being back in Friday for you now, Randall. Mike in Buffalo. So we go to Huntington Beach. Rich Flores.
I have a prepared statement from his wife. We cannot comprehend the catastrophic event that has taken away the most needed, loved, fiercely dedicated father, husband, and friend. Randall, simply put, my Randy, was a legend. You all knew him as the stalker. We knew him as Jim Rome's biggest fan. Randall loved Rome and everything about the show, especially the clones. We thank you all for being a part of his life that brought him so much happiness. Rackham Romy, love always, Jungle, Crystal. Yeah, that so rough, that guy. Thanks, Jim.
Let's go Little Rock, Arkansas, Nooch.
He's an unforgettable soul. War Randall.
Let's go to Fall City, Liz.
And we will all miss him tremendously. I love you, Randall.
Let's go to Huntington Beach, Silk.
We're friends, and when Randall would show up and everyone's like, dude, that guy is awesome. What's his deal? And I'm like, it's just Randall, guy. He's like the coolest dude. But my thoughts are definitely with his family.
Randall, thank you for the laughs. Rest in peace. I'm Rich Ackerman.
And this is from 12 Wood. We lost the best of them yesterday. Randall was the greatest of clone brothers. R.I.P. Randall, David Glendale.
And Randall is the personification of the positivity that the jungle brings. So
it's a huge loss for every part of the jungle family. Jeff in Seatown. The jungle lost a legend. Lee in Vancouver.
From the OC to the pearly gates of paradise, I want to thank you, Randall. I got to meet this guy for 2 hours of my life, and I feel blessed for it. Rack Randall, man. Yeah.
Dude must have hugged me and kissed me on the cheek at least 5 times. We won't forget him. Victor, wait for it. By Broadway. Randall, if you're listening, you made me laugh my ass off in my cube. Rest in peace, brother. Blaze, excuse me, you told Adam you're Randall's brother. Is that true?
That's correct. And I know my brother's smiling down. I mean, he was, like, you guys all loved him, and he loved you guys past. But I just want to say thank you to you, Jim, for what you've done for him today on the show. And it was beautiful hearing everything and what everybody contributed.
At Bruno Garrett 1 tweets, Rome. It's a shame we missed you at the SoCal Clone Fest. Signed, Cakes. In Studio Chinny. You know, instead of Beaks in Studio City. If I didn't know any better, I would think that Bruno Garrett 1 just called you fat. All right, so I'm looking at this picture right now. Right there, front and center, is Cakes in Studio Chinny at Squirrel 2. My favorite time is breakfast time, lunchtime, dinner time, and snack time. Yours, Eats in Studio City. Wells in the 360 tweets. Signed, Eats in Sourdough Gravy. Jeff in Southfield.
And clones, these are not normal sized strawberries. They're huge. They're like the Beaks in Studio City of strawberries. They're beyond plump. These berries are flat out obese. And the rich chocolate they're dipped in melts in your mouth quicker than Big Daddy Beaks melts down on periscopes. Jim, I'm not saying Big Daddy B-Cups is overweight. I'm just saying if Beaks was in the rock band Led Zeppelin, their hit song Stairway to Heaven would be titled Stairway Too Difficult. Seriously, Jim, if baseball teams were named after Beaks, the Miami Marlins would be called the Miami Marlin Brandos.
Regards, Seeks, no cardio activity. Maybe we should stop piling on Beaks. Signed, Pounds. Get off this guy already. I'm trying to do a freaking talk show. Rome. Just let me know when you're done, Alvin. Sorry I'm getting in the way of your show, Alvin. Hey, Rome, you should expect 60 to 80 people. Regards, Beaks calling and ordering a catering dinner just for himself. 1-800-636-8686. Oh, Beaks, the man of the hour.
And then on to you, clones. Yeah, sweet effort, guys, but come on. Can you not think fatty? Was sweet meats and obesity not available? Was treats and belly-out Guinea not available? Clones, you can't keep Aqua Beats down because fat floats, you idiots.
Guys, I'm sitting here at the Lorelei Inn with Ken and Kareen, which is Caleb's parents.
Go Caleb.
Go Caleb. What's
Winner
up?
on Wisconsin.
On Wisconsin.
Here with Adam Hawk's parents. We keep seeing them on the close-up.
Adam Hawk's dad, Jonathan.
Hi. Smack Off 25. Hey, kid. You're looking good on TV and less like the old man, which is great.
Christine, Adam Hawk's mom.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Jim.
All right, Portland Watch Party. They're here. We're loving it. Woo! And we're going into hour number 2. Woohoo!
Network just bumped in with Adam Hawk's parents at Bloodworks Live Studio. Like I said, if you're on Instagram, hashtag your video from a watch party. Third and final hour of Smack Off 25. Hashtag Smack Off.
Jim, I am elated to be here today. Congrats on 25. What's up, Lorelai? Like a coach getting an unhealthy dark yellow Gatorade pass. Yeah! With his goo-goo doll.
Congrats to everybody who came in, but all hail the champ, the BIC. Brad and Corona did it. Have an amazing weekend. Thanks, everybody. Go to Twitter, hashtag it Smack Off. React.
Real quick, man, Smack. You know, the Smack Off watch party in Dana Point, that thing was off the rails. I guess Fabes had a 5-gallon bucket of iced down Modelo's stashed in some bushes in the parking lot. Trapper, this dude was fired up. He was singing with the band, looked strong. The BIC was there, making the rounds like a boss.
All right, so you guys saw the very end of that. We had this watch parties, but caught Randall at the very end there. Randall and the OC is, I watched that video and I get choked up every single time. Pulled up. You met Randall. What did you think of those 4 choices?
Well, I mean, yeah, we did meet him, and he was cool as shit. But it's just, you know, I think you're saying this is the best moment of Jungle for the year. In my opinion, that wasn't the best moment, but I understand where you're coming from. Putting him on, you know, here.
No, biggest moment, not the best. The biggest moment. Yep.
Yeah, you know, Smack Off was you know, as far as a clone was probably the biggest moment, of course, you know, but that stuff with Randall was real tough, bro. That's
Absolutely.
But yeah, so you know, I'm lost for one time in my life. I'm lost of words, bro.
This is when I think of this category, it's you know, you all remember where you were when you heard that the you know, the 9/11 happened, or you know, any major catastrophic event. I knew exactly where I was when all this shit happened. And dude, when I went to work the next day, I had to lie to my manager as to why I had red bloodshot eyes. Because I walked into work, I was crying already. And then Jim Rome came on, and they're sitting there, and Rich Flores calls in with a letter from Crystal, and I couldn't hold it together. I had to turn radio stations, dude. I ended up switching over to YouTube and doing a search for like people who like wreck their skateboards and they're freaking groining themselves on bars and shit. Dude, I had to get my mind off of that shit right away. I didn't listen to it till like hours later. It's obvious, you guys. I mean, all 3 of those other events were big, but the winner of this one, Randall, remembering Randall in the OC, is hands down the winner of that one with 61% of the votes. Obviously, Well, Stucknut and Headstrom, what do you think? What do you guys have any thoughts of this?
That's the thing. It's the moment is remembering Randall, right? So that's what's really cool about it. But I know it. I'm right on board with what Bulldog was saying. You know that it's tough because
Please leave your message for.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to celebrate something, but you kind of want to like that. But you want to acknowledge it, and that's a huge moment for everybody, I think. And I mean, even people who really didn't know him very well were touched by that. So
absolutely, man.
Huge moment.
I never met the guy personally, but I've had 3 or 4 different conversations with him on the phone. Dude, I remember when he was supposed to be in the Woodscope. The very first time he was on the Woodscopes was the second night we did this, and he didn't know who I was. So I guess there wasn't much of a relationship there. But the second time was he called me up the night before he was supposed to be on, and we chatted for, I swear, 4 hours, and I'm not exaggerating. The guy wanted to talk about like he loved Jim Rome, he loved the jungle. It was never about him, and I'd keep going back to him. I'm like, dude, tell me about this breakdance, and he'd switch it back to Jim Rome. He'd switch it back to like all the clones and how he knew all the clones. The guy is his heart was so big. We have a category here tonight. It's gonna be the last one of the night. Is the WFI Clone of the Year. Basically, let's be real. These are shoes that no one can fill. I mean, obviously, you guys have seen the shoes that he wears, those big fat boots. Bulldog, you know what I'm talking about. But literally,
he's got like the Kiss boots, man.
not even, yeah. Gene Simmons, can I have your? You can have your shoes. But anyhow, no one can fill those shoes. But in reality, someone deserves to, like, that legacy needs to carry on. So that's why I think it was important for us to have this award. Not this award, but the one later on, the Clone of the Year. Yeah, the guy he's a legend. If he didn't pass, it would be easy to say that this guy was everyone's favorite. You know what I mean? So congratulations to him. Rich Flores, I know I said I wanted to chat with you tonight.
He'll tap in.
Okay. Click on the 2 little faces, Rich Flores, if you can. Chat about this. I know you said you keep in contact with Crystal as well. Cool. All right, here he comes. Dick Flowers, everybody. How you doing, Dick? Rich Flores? Oh, he bailed out. Dude, do it. Hit it one more time, man. Oh, here we go. Rich Flores, everybody. It says tap to cancel. Okay. Usually it gives me a little clock. Here we go. 4 seconds. What's up, dude? What did you think of that moment of the year? I know you had a big part in that phone call, man. When you made that phone call, I had to shut off my radio, man. There's no way I'm going to make it through that day at a professional office.
Well, somebody had said that they had thought it was fake. There's been a couple of times where somebody faked Trapper had died, somebody faked that I had died. I really hope that was a big fake by one of those 2 morons. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. And I fell apart in a Ralph's grocery store when I figured out it was real. I had called his wife. And, that's I still don't do well with it. I spoke with Randall's wife yesterday. She wanted to say thank you very much for the touching memory of her husband. It still doesn't feel real to her. I could give a lot of different takes or ideas about our conversation and what she spoke about. I won't do that. I'll give you one. She wishes it was 5 years from now so that it was far in the rear view mirror.
Right. And how do you, that's so unexpected. She comes home. She's in Vegas. She comes home, finds her husband's passed. It's gotta be, I can't imagine. It's the shit she's going through. But the great part of all this is the legacy. Who else on earth would get practically a whole entire show on a national radio / TV show dedicated to his remembrance? Other than, I honestly, if any other clone was in that situation, I'm not saying that none of you guys deserve this, but not many of us would get that kind of reaction from Jim Rome. That's how big Randall was. I mean, he had. Find me one person in this world who had a quorum with that guy. Flores, you could attest to that. No one.
No, yeah, you know, a couple things. You got to remember too that for Rome, for Jim, you know, Randall was his proverbial foil. You know, in the sense that it was like, you know, the straight man and the guy who's running the comedy, and Rome played off of Randall pretty well, which was a connection to, you know, I guess you'd call it the JTP, but I think it was bigger than JTP. You know, a lot of people out there in radio land, Randall got name dropped all the time.
Right.
So, and what's interesting, I guess another thing I can point out is that his wife and his daughter were very aware of his presence within the Jim Rome show as well. And I don't know, they looked at him as a proverbial celebrity from the standpoint that he was so well recognized where that was concerned. Apparently, Smack Off 25 was a huge day, and Crystal had pointed out the 6 weeks leading up as he was making plans with how he and Lef were going to come in. She said it took over the household in the most positive manner.
That's awesome. The other thing is, you mentioned this when you were on the show the day when they remembered Randall is the story with Big Wings and when he lost his car. I don't think that was received very well, but to just reiterate, Randall told me this story and I couldn't stop laughing. He honestly could not find his car. Like, dude, where's my car? It was like a story about Randall.
Yeah. You know, I mean, we've seen the periscopes. Randall liked alcohol with good times. And I had met him for the first time at Big Wang's, and I remember Mark and Hollywood and I were laughing, going, "That's Randall right there." And we were so tripped out by the whole thing. But I wound up taking off kind of early in the day. They wound up partying all night. And I got a phone call. I think it was Greg in Sun Valley about 10 p.m. And he's like, "Hey, do you know where Randall's car is?" And it was like, wait a second, I just met him at the bar. I have no idea where his car was parked, but it was just such a classic. At that time, I didn't know that much about Randall, so for me, it was just a classic clone story.
Yeah.
It wasn't a classic Randall story. And still to this day, I'm still going to put that under more of a classic, what a clone would do, or what one of your buddies would do, as opposed to specifically aimed at Randall. But boy, yeah, I remember being on the phone just going, how the hell am I supposed to know where his car is? But I was happy I got the call.
And from what I remember, if I remember the story correct, I think he told me it took him almost 24 hours before they actually found his car.
I don't know that. I think they found it about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, if my memory serves me.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Went looking for it for they were looking for it for 6 hours.
That's awesome. All right, Rich Flores, dude, thanks for doing this, man. Best to you. If you get a chance, tell Crystal I said that I'm thinking of her.
Hey, can I make a quick shout out?
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, Happy New Year to everybody. Best for 2020. I see my bro CEO's in here. Patter Sauer, Sean Hester. Hey, guys over at Stucknut, Headstrom Bacon, Pool Doc, Steve. Thanks for what you do for us guys. I got to tell you, Randall would have really loved this program that you all put together. And thanks for having me on for a few moments.
Oh, my pleasure, man. All right, dude. Have a great night.
All right, guys. See you later. Take care.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
I should have thrown you guys in the mix. But yeah, it's this Randall. Like when I edited all these videos, man, I caught myself a few times having to step away for a second just because, it's only been 6 months since he passed. Not even 6 months. He passed away in July, and it's like I didn't know the guy that well, but man, he had enough to impact me so much that brings me to tears after 6 or 7 months. But yeah, Dick Flowers wants to come back in. Hold on a second. Actually, this is good. Hold on. Dick Flowers, Stucknut team. Do you guys have any questions for Dick Flowers?
I got a couple of things to say to Dick Flowers.
All right. So, Rich Flores, Pool Dog wants to say a few things to you.
Hey, Pool Dog, how are you? How's your lovely wife?
Man, she's doing great. We're doing great. Hey, Rich, real quick. After I wanted to take a ride in CO's Camaro. You know that. Everybody knows that, right? And I had met you guys. I'd been with you guys for about an hour. And me and Jenna right here listening and talking. And she said, we liked you guys so much that I left you in trust with my wife. it goes to show the type of people that we can be in the jungle and that we kind of are. But Richard, I just want to say thank you for that night. Take care of my wife and, just for everything. That's all I got to say, brother.
Oh, right on. Well, you tell her I said hello, and I hope you all had a real nice holiday season.
That's done, bro. That's done, man. Rich, thanks for what you do, bro. Hang in there, man. Be cool. All right? I'm gonna let the other boys talk, but dude, thank you for everything, brother.
Stucknut and Headstrom, any comments?
Go ahead, Steve.
I got nothing.
He's got nothing. I got nothing.
He's falling asleep.
It's past his bedtime.
That was very, very kind words of Rich, and I've never met you, but I kind of feel like we have, and I know that when we eventually do meet, it'll be like, hey, boom, there we go, and it's all cool. And just want to wish you, happy holidays, and everybody cool 2020. So thanks for coming on and sharing that. It's a tough subject, but we appreciate you coming on.
Right on. Hey, Dick Flowers, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, I just want you guys to know, I really appreciate that I get a chance to be a part of all this, but I want you all to know, I know what I do can be like cheesy or kind of hammy or who the F is this guy. And, even when I called this year and got that golden ticket, I was never going to call. It was me and Shay in the Bay had a conversation, and she said, you're going to have to do this, and this to get a golden ticket. And I swear to God, I said, look, I can call Monday and get one immediately. And she was like, no, you can't. And by dropping all that stuff, I wound up getting one. But I want you guys to know that I don't take it too seriously. I just have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Love to be a part of it.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, Dave, be quiet for a second. Dave. Mr. Flowers, how are you doing, sir? I'm fine. I have one thing to say to you. All right. If I come to Nebraska or wherever that is for that golf tournament, if I come, I sit in the golf cart with you for the round of golf.
Oh, I want that seat. Come on, man.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
It is
Dave, turn the radio down.
I'll tell you right now, the guys there are so hospitable. It's incredible. And
what's up?
Gotta
All right.
be there. Rich. All right, Maria, if you commit to allowing me to be your golf twosome, you drive the cart, I sit shotgun, I'll commit. You lie like a daggum dog. You lied. You will not ride with me.
All right, hold on. Since we're talking about Randall, and Dave, you're here, we have one category left, and Dave, you're actually a nominee in this one. Do you want to just stay on the phone? And just, can you play this from over my shoulder? I'm not even going to move. All right, so the next category to me is, I was going to have Nooch do this, but Nooch unfortunately has to work tomorrow morning, so he's not going to be able to say this. But we have 4 nominees for the WFI Clone of the Year. Like I said, it's impossible to fill those shoes. You guys saw his shoes. Randall had big-ass boots. But in reality, no one can fill those shoes. But when you think of Randall, you think of a dude who had no quorums with anyone, who was always encouraging to even the new clones, people who didn't have 400 followers and whatnot. He was always that dude. This next category, in my opinion, is the most prestigious because there's just not enough good people in this jungle. Pool Doc, I know you were in the race for this, but unfortunately, we couldn't get you nominated. But Dave, you're one of the 4. Go ahead and play that video, dude.
Good night, guys.
Dave in Berea, or from Berea. I'll mess that up. Jim Benton. Lewis in Palmdale. And Trapper. Like, seriously, wait, Dave, we could have listed off 10 other people. Like, there's a bunch of you guys who are just solid dudes. You're kind of newer of those guys that were mentioned. I know we had Silk Brow was kind of mentioned. Pool Doc was mentioned. What do you think? Who do you think is going to carry this prize?
Okay, honestly, Eli, here's the prize. Personally, I would like to say Louis and Palmdale. Okay, now, I have like a personal backstory.
Yeah.
About, a transplant. Like, my mother was about to get a transplant before she passed away.
Oh, man.
She said, no. It's not she's in heaven now, and she's doing great. But, man, it's difficult. Like, do what people do, as far as, like, when you get a transplant. Everybody, like, thinks when you get, like, a kidney or a liver, which that's what my mom, like, was about to get. Man, it takes a lot of effort to, get that. But,
Right.
Man, Louis, I love Louis.
Great dude.
Don't talk to him too much, but he's a great guy, and he's really good on the DA show too.
Yeah, he gets around, man. He's not just on the Jim Rome show. He's on the DA show. I've heard him on other shows, man. Stucknut crew. Okay, so we got the 4 people in the prestigious clone. I almost say, man, the clone of the year. Like I said, Trapper, Dave and Berea, Lewis and Palmdale, and the 4th one being Jim Benton. Oh man, all these guys. Jim Benton. How much?
Benton is great.
Seriously, dude. Like, Benton's been around for ages, and Stucknut, you could be nominated for this too, man. This is good shit.
Endless can be. Yeah.
What are you laughing at over there, Pool Dog? I didn't ask you.
Sorry, man.
Or was that Hedstrom?
Look, hey, Wood.
Yeah, what up? What up, dude?
This out, like when I got nominated last night.
Yeah.
I sent all my friends and my wife and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, just sent to me. This is the most incredible. Okay, Trevor, damn it, hold on. I'm talking on the phone. But anyway, no, I sent it I was like, this is the most diabolical. It's like one of my biggest.
The diabolical. I mean, it's a time to be alive.
What a time.
All right, Dave, I'm going to announce the winner. But you guessed it, dude. Lewis and freaking Palmdale is the WFI Clone of the Year. All right. Now, Lewis, hit the 2 little faces there, dude. I know you're here. Hit the 2 little faces if you can. I'm sorry, Dave.
Is Louis in there?
Lewis is watching. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Dude, congratulations. Oh, I'm not hitting the plus sign. Hold on, dude. All right, here he comes. Oh, shit, I knocked him out. Run him, dude. Just fucking run him. Lewis, come back in. I'm sorry, dude. Lewis and Palmdale, man. Hats off to you, my brother. WFI Clone of the Year. You love.
He's so good. That's him.
What are you thinking now, right now, dude?
Look, man, it's one of those things that I'm grateful and I'm appreciative of the award. Everybody who was nominated has done God's work in the jungle, and I'm just humbled to have been part of it, and not only that, to actually win for the first time of the wood scope. So I appreciate everybody's vote.
Well, you deserve it, man. So, I mean,
Thank you.
we got the Stucknut crew here. Steve, Pool Dog, Headstrom, you guys got any words to add to this?
Hey, man. Hey, Louis, well done. Well earned. Godspeed, my friend. Real quick with Steve. Good morning, sunshine. But hey, Louis, man. Dude, you bring nothing but good vibes, brother. Good vibes is all we need in this world right now. So you keep the good fight up going, brother. We're all listening. Appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, Louis. I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet you when I was in Anaheim, and but next time I'm out there, man, we'll definitely hook up. Fantastic story. You enjoy. It's a miracle, man. It's just a fantastic story. So props to you, and it's great to see your progress, and we all really appreciate you sharing that with us on Twitter and whatnot.
Hey guys, I really do appreciate the kind. I appreciate the kind words from Dave as well, and the Stucknut crew. Of course, there's always a place in my heart for giving me the opportunity to catch up when I was recuperating. I was all in the take box and listening in, and I can't say thank you enough to you guys, but as well, I feel that Joy is part of this award as well, because without her, I definitely wouldn't be doing this good. And overall, everybody who was nominated not only is deserving, but part of this win as well,
Dave.
because a lot of times Dave would reach out or tweet or do something that was at my lowest point of the day, or I would see something that he would be doing on Twitter, and it would just pick me up. So really, all of you guys you're part of it as well, for putting me on so many times. And it was a buzzkill a lot of times, when you were having such a good show, and then to start talk about kidneys and stuff like that. I'm just glad.
Never buzzkill, dude. Never. K-Wood, was it ever a buzzkill?
Never.
Dude, seriously, you're always a great attitude. You could feel like when people are stuck in situations that most people would call like trials and tribulations in their life, man. You never got that vibe from you, man. You always had such a great freaking attitude. Anyone deserves a kidney from a Joy. It's you, dude. Totally, 1,000%.
And, it was funny because just a few days ago on the 24th, we both celebrated our birthdays, which
Happy
is
birthday, dude.
so, it's just so weird. And there's times I went over there to see her as well, because my wife and I felt like we needed to see her. And, so overall, there's a weird connection that I feel, a good one, but weird nonetheless, that I feel that I have to see her, I have to talk to her, I have to send her a text or something every day. So for 33 days, I've been sending her a text or catching up with her in some way, because I just feel like I miss her, and
Dave, take your speakerphone off. I hung up on you because your speakerphone's too loud. You're echoing. Take it. Put your phone up to your head.
Is it better?
Way better. Okay, sorry, Louis.
So overall, guys, thank you so much. I'm humbled by this award and this recognition, and I appreciate everybody who voted for me as well. So thank you, guys.
Well, Louis, you deserved this. I mean, man, you went through a struggle, and you overcame it. That's incredible. So
yeah.
But at the same time, okay, when next year, I'm going to lose a kidney.
All right.
And one I can also continue doing fart jokes. And I'm Louis, man, you deserve that. And it's
Absolutely.
So cool, it's so cool, East Coast, West Coast. man, it is so cool to like connect with like somebody who truly deserves this award, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
I'm laughing at.
Don't forget, I lost a damn foot as well, so you're gonna have to lose a kidney and a damn foot.
Okay. Well, okay, I want to support that.
Well, hey. Dave is only 4'1", so you already got a foot on him. Hey, oh! Gosh, that was good. Good timing, man. That was what, dude. Lewis, before we let you go, how you feeling? Like, give us a scale of 1 to 10, compared to where you were a month ago.
Okay, so I would say I'm at a 15. I've been walking 2 miles.
Holy shit!
I walked 2 miles yesterday, 2 miles today, and feeling strong. Overall, a lot of the medications that you start off with have been almost taken out. I'm still taking rejection medication, which I will for the rest of my life. But the style of life that I'm having is such a difference. I'm eating foods I haven't eaten in 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 years. So overall, I'm doing so good. Thanks for you guys supporting me on Twitter. I know I've been tweeting a lot, but it's mostly to start my new endeavor, which is try to help people who have a wrong attitude, who need a kidney and don't know where to start. I'm going to be helping them. So if you guys know anybody that would need my help, please send them over. And, that's my new mission in life. Currently, we have a guy who my wife and I are talking to. They're kind of related to us. They live in the Philippines, and the guy is going through dialysis just like I was. But he already tried to take his life already.
Yikes.
So he's been really depressed, and we've been talking. We're going to talk to him, and we're going to see what we could do to help him out as well. Because that's the hardest way out. The easiest way is to stick around and keep on trying on a daily basis, and that's what we're going to do, brother. So thanks for everybody. Yeah, thanks for everything as well.
Congratulations to you. You freaking deserve it. You are the man. For that relative of yours, dude, just chat with him, man. You got that positive vibe. You could rub off on him. But dude, thank you for doing this. Congratulations to you. You deserve it. You're the best. Lewis and Palmdale, everyone.
Hey, thank you guys. Stucknut, it's an XL. Okay, thanks.
All right, man. Have a great night. Oh wait. We got Headstrom, we got Pool Doc, we got Stucknut. Any final words from you guys?
Hey, Louis, the reason why you need to go see Joy is because she's your sister and she's blood. So you take care of that girl. Like she take care of you, brother. Have a good year, brother.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. Thank you. I'm going to go see her hopefully next week. So I'll also share this link with her so she knows that you guys... I'm really thankful for every clone who has reached and tweeted out to her in thanks. That really means a lot. I know that she's like, man, there's so many people who said thank you to me just because of what I did. And if you haven't yet, I urge you to please tweet out at her and just thank her for the amazing gift that she gave me.
Amen to that. All right, Lewis, congratulations to you. Have a great weekend. Tell Joy I said hi, all right?
I will, brother. Thank you, brother.
All right, peace out. All right, you guys, I couldn't believe this, man. I thought I picked 7 categories. Stucknut's still awake. He's got toothpicks in his eyes. I see him on this video. Headstrom is actually, he's splashing water on him. He's actually above him. He's throwing water down on him. And Pool Doc is, are you high, dude? Do we need to
I'm trying to be.
This has been great, man. I didn't think we were gonna actually last this long. I thought I was gonna be over at like 10 o'clock. This is great, you guys. Stucknut crew, nice. Hey, you need to call an exterminator, man. You got roaches in your house. Yeah. You guys, thanks for doing this. Steve, thanks for hanging out, man. I didn't think you were gonna make it, dude. and Bulldog and Headstrom.
Hey, good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. He woke up.
Hey, what time does the show start?
In about 5 minutes. You're actually nominated for the coolest cat in the world, man.
Oh, sweet. I vote for that. I vote for that.
All right, so can you play the tequila song one more time? We're gonna end out.
Get out of here.
Tequila. All right, you guys. Stucknut. Thanks for doing this. You guys fucking rule. When's the next show? You guys have an award show yourself.
Yeah, Nutty Awards.
When is the Nutty Awards?
Extra, when is it? Do something. Earn your money. The last Tuesday in January.
Last Tuesday in January, the Nutty Awards. All right, guys, get your.
Stucknut Forum.
What are your categories in the Nutty Awards?
Member of the Year, Thread of the Year, Card of the Year, and Rookie of the Year.
So get out there if you guys have not created any forums yet to get nominated for these things, but you can still win the Tart of the Year. It's not too late. All right, you guys, I love you. Thanks for doing this, Stucknut. Thanks for hanging in there, the clones. Congratulations to all the winners. To all the losers, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I didn't vote. But thank you, guys. Have a great night. Stucknut. Thanks a lot. All right, peace out. Oh, I gotta hit the X's.
Playing from Jeffrey's iPhone.
All right, we're stopping here. Stopping on here. Man, I can't believe